Round 2 after a dud as far as heat goes. Out of my mom's garden, it was what looked to me like a potential cross between jalapeno and a bell pepper. Right now I have one that does not look like a cross to me, but it's quite familiar looking. One of the more common types, except usually found as red. This is a cayenne pepper, the infamous cayenne. A lot of people's that's too hot for me pepper. And while I'm sure this is heat-orific, I've had much hotter. So he rates 30 to 50,000 Scovilles, give or take. I know some strains push it up to 70,000 or so, but regular cayenne. This one's called the Cayenne Long Slim. So, well, long and slim, as you can see. I'm going to pop off the stem. I got 2 of these out of my mom's garden, so I'm going to save the seeds from the other one. This one I'm just going to wolf it. It might take a few bites to eat this one. It's pretty long. Definitely different flavor. Faintly bitter. Maybe a little salty. Very watery. Still no heat. Most faint hints of a watermelon-like flavor, but like watermelon artificial candy watermelon flavor. Hints under there. There's a little bit of heat kicking in now. Good. The typical annuum hot flavor. Similar to the super chili along certain lines. But still with that watermelon-like flavor underneath. Lips are burning a little bit right here on this side especially. Corners of my lips now are both sides burning. Top of my tongue. A little bit on the roof of my mouth in like one spot. A little bit of faint embers a-stirring in my throat. But nothing too bad. Let's finish off the last bite. Blossom and green flavor. Hints of what would be excuse me, quite delicious fruity flavor once they ripen all the way. Burn my nostrils a little bit and a little tickle in my throat. Got a good low level heat. Lips got a good little singeing happening, but pretty mild. Good little whack on the tip of my tongue. But again, it's pretty low on the scale overall. Flavor fading. pretty quickly here. They're still, lips are picking up a tiny bit. Bottom lip a little bit more noticeable, but not by much. Excuse me. A little bit on the top of my tongue, especially towards the front here, and a little bit more on the right side than on the left. Drooling a fair amount. I got a lot of slippery, mucusy saliva in my mouth while I was chewing the last little bit of it. My mouth's response to the capsaicin, even though it's a very small amount. But I'm on a drool. I would say it as a green pepper. They would make a great salad pepper. Not really any sweetness to speak of. Pretty mild. Oh, I got a nice little warmth in my neck here, and it just flushed up into my head really quickly. But at the green stage like this, it had a good crunch, good, slightly unique flavor, but nothing that's too in your face like a Naga or on a ripe cayenne. And fairly mild heat, but it's definitely still there. You'll notice it. Lips feel almost like they're sunburned or chapped. Not pain, but a little bit of a good warmth happening. Almost sand-like. I don't know if that makes any sense, but still drooling. Lips still got the good glow. Tip of my tongue more than anything. Faint embers here and there in random spots along the sides of my throat and a little bit right in the middle of my throat. But other than my lips, which is probably the strongest sensation at this point, it's all but dissipated. An occasional little rivulet catches the back of my throat. Feels scratchy for a moment. Nose running a little bit. A faint bit of dampness in my eyebrows, so a little bit of sweat here and there. Not too bad though. So yeah, green Cayenne Long Slim is the variety. Good. Had that watermelon-like, but without any sweetness. Just a watermelon candy type flavor. And yeah, not really much bitterness. Faintly at first, but eased on in towards the middle and the ends there. The capsaicin added a little bit more to the flavor and balanced it out. Not really any salty or bitter towards the end. Faint watery tartness, but pretty, as far as those types of flavors go, pretty bland per se. But yeah, pretty good. Cayenne Long Slim in the green form. I'm hopefully excuse me. Hopefully there'll be some ripe red ones in about a month or so here at my mom's, and I can do a test of one of those too. See ya.